Hey everyone, my name is Matt. I'm the youth and family pastor at Cornerstone Church in Marshfield, and I'm here today with your Cornerstone Connection, a daily devotional. Now, today is day 9 in our Advent reading plan. Perhaps you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, but let me encourage you, if you're not a part of our Advent reading plan, you can click the link that's part of this video, and you can join that on the YouVersion Bible app. And I'm trusting that it's going to be very encouraging and life-giving to you, as it has been for me. Again, we're in day 9. Today's text is Luke chapter 1, verses 29 through 33. Join me there, and let's continue in our Cornerstone connection for today. Here's what it says. Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will be with child and give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus. He will be great, and he will be called a Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over the house of Jacob forever. His kingdom will never end." Now, if you haven't been tracking with us, whether on the connections or through the Advent reading plan, you might be wondering right at the outset of this text, you might be wondering, well, what did this angel say to Mary? Well, let me just jump back to verse 28, because it says there, the angel went to her, Mary, and said this, "Greetings, you who are highly favored, the Lord is with you." Now, it's interesting to me. I don't know, I've heard this text and read it a bunch of times over the years as it pertains to Christmas especially. And I get to this section of text and I hear it said in verse 29 that after this greeting it says, Mary was greatly troubled. Right? She was greatly troubled. And if you look at the Greek of that term of being greatly troubled, you find out that this is a term that means to be wholly agitated. She was agitated in her entire self. And I don't know about you, but when I read that and I consider that, I kind of think, Mary, you've been visited by an angel of the Lord. Like, why would you be bothered by that? Why would you be troubled? Why would you be agitated? And of course, we know the whole story, right? We know that as she's going to find out, she ends up being the mother of the Son of God. And so I guess you could say, well, there might be some agitation with that, some worry, some concern about being the mother of the Son of God, right? And all that could mean for him and for you and for your entire family. Of course, there could be some worry about that. But when I first think about that, I go, what else could have been going through Mary's mind when she was visited by that angel? And that angel said, "Greetings to you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." You know, Mary is a Jewish woman, most likely, I would think, I hope, knew the scriptures of the Old Testament, knew the stories, knew the ancestry, the people that went before her, and those who were chosen by God. And I wonder if even in that moment, this is just me wondering, it's not backed by anything, but I just wonder, when Mary heard that she was highly favored, when that angel told her that message, I wonder if she had thoughts of people like Noah, or people like Moses, or people like Esther, people in the Old Testament, guys and gals that God looked at and he chose them. And that didn't mean that the rest of their life was all set in place, that they didn't go through any troubles or have any suffering. In fact, for those 3 individuals and for many more in the Old Testament, when God chose somebody, he often chose those who were willing and faithful to him. And that meant that whatever God put in front of them, wherever he led them, whatever task he gave them, he knew that those people would be faithful to him and to his plan. And perhaps when Mary hears she's highly favored by God, that the Lord is with her, she's thinking, oh my, what does God have in store for me? Perhaps you find yourself in the same place, right? Perhaps at times it seems like God has called you to too much, or he's called you to something that you just aren't equipped for in your own mind. Or maybe you go, I don't have the gift for that, I don't have the talent for that. And God is saying, just hold on. I've called you for a reason, and just watch what I can do if you're willing to follow me. Friends, you might be asking this Christmas season the question, why me? Let me shoot you another question. And I believe sometimes God is shooting this question towards me and towards all of us. While we're asking, why me? God is saying, why not? And so, friends, I don't know what's in front of you, but God does. We don't know the future, but we know the one who holds the future. Hold on to him as he leads you into it. Have a great day, friends. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.